Hello everyone, today I'm very excited to bring you my first FIFA 16 video. In this video we're going to be starting our AS Roma career mode and just sort of setting up the team. In today's episode guys, I'm afraid there's not going to be much gameplay, but I am going to be setting up the team and doing some transfers and stuff like that. So as you know, I'm going to be with AS Roma, so I'm just going to pick them here and hopefully it's going to be a really good series. Hopefully you'll enjoy me trying to progress with Roma to become one of the biggest European giants in Europe, I guess. I'm going to set it to 4 minutes, I'm going to play on at world class just to keep it interesting, and we are going to be in a European competition first season, so it's going to redraw. And okay, so this is the group: Chelsea, Roma, Sevilla and Sporting. We should be able to get out of that group, but indeed this is what we've been faced with. And yeah, so I've got 6 transfers which I've got in mind. I'm going to call myself Mr. Coyle because that is my surname, but this is a bit of the boring bit, but I'll go through all this stuff and I'll be back to you once we get into the proper career mode menu. So here we are, advanced invites, there we go. So let's see which trophy, the Champions Trophy. Let's see, the most prize money is the middle one, so we're going to go for the middle one because the prize money is what we're after in these pre-season tours. But here is the career mode menu guys, and let's see what we have got in our inbox. So European International Cup is sort of, I don't know what that is. A domestic cup objective with, they want us to reach the final of the cup, of the domestic cup. I'm not sure what that is called. Transfer market, global transfer, finance, scout report, introduce myself, but the league objective is the most important thing, and they would like us to win the league title. That is quite a long shot considering some of the teams in this league, but I reckon if we push hard and make the right signings we can do this. So I'm going to get rid of all these emails and I'm then going to show you the transfers on my shortlist which I think we should be making in this episode. Okay guys, so here it is. Here is my shortlist of the 6 players I'm hoping to sign in this transfer window with AS Roma. So the first one is Kepa Arrizabalaga. I think that's he'd be very hard to sign considering he's just moved to Real Valladolid. Okay, whatever. Anyway, he has just moved to there, so it'd be very hard to find, but maybe we could get him in January or something like that. But he seems like a very promising keeper, only age 20, and apparently he has a very high potential in this game, so I'm hoping if we can bag him, that'd be a great signing for us. Second is Hector Bellerin. He does again have a lot of potential. I think he'd be a very good addition to our squad. We don't have many options in the way of right backs in our squad, so I think Hector Bellerin, if we got him, would fit right in and hopefully can fit our budget. Next one is a defender, is Marquinhos from Paris Saint-Germain. He has very good potential. As you can see, he's got very good jumping, he's got very good interceptions, good slide tackling, marking and standing tackle, so he's a very solid defender indeed, and a very young one, only 21. He's got all that potential, and I really think if we snipe him up now, he could be such a good player in the future and one of the buys of this career mode. Kurt Zuma is the same, 20 years old, he's got a lot of strength and a lot of jumping ability in him. He's very tall, and again he just looks like such a solid player who can really keep the balls out in the aerial, win the aerial battles and stuff like that, whilst Marquinhos could be more of a ball player, and that's just what I was thinking if I get those two. But anyway, Yuri Tielema is another player who has a lot of potential, and he does seem to have a lot of shot power and ball control. He's 18 years old, he plays for Anderlecht, and I'm hoping to pick him up, probably for not a great fee, but that would be a fantastic buy for a very small fee indeed. Now the last player on my transfer is Bree Donald Mbembolo.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
Mbolo, sorry. It'll take me a while to pronounce these names, but he's a striker from FC Basel, 18 years old. And he does have good sprint speed, acceleration, stamina, strength and agility, all the things you want in a striker. He also has very good ball control, so he'll be able to hold up the ball well and play it off to the wide players. But those are the people who I'm hoping to sign in this episode. But before we do that, let's go look at the squad and see who we can chuck out. Alright, so here we go. Here are the people who are in our squad this season. So Keita, De Sanctis and Ashley Cole are retiring at the end, at the contract ends, so they are probably out of our sort of, my sort of thinking. And all these players have been loaned out, so Laic has been loaned out, who could probably recall, but these guys don't really care that much. But Dumbia has been loaned out as well, which will be annoying. But here's the squad we actually have. So Szczesny, 25 years old, looks like he could be a good goalkeeper, but I'm thinking about bringing in that other goalkeeper, so I'm gonna keep in Szczesny just because he could really. In fact, no, he's a loanee. Oh wait, sorry. So I'm gonna keep Szczesny in the team. I'm also gonna keep Salah. It's quite a nice team because they're not really old, but De Rossi is on his last legs. To be honest, I might be able to get rid of him. Totti is on his last legs, 38. I think he might retire at the end of the season. We also got Iturbe, Strootman, Pjanic, Gervinho, Maicon. Right, but that's why I'm thinking about bringing Bellerin, because Maicon is 33. He's not the best of right backs, and really with the transfer budget that we have, we could probably bring in someone better to replace him, a younger model, if you will. All these players seem quite promising, but that is a squad. Now I'm just gonna. It's a very hard decision, but I am going to be. I'm not going to be offering him a new contract. So if he's going to leave after his contract extension, then that's fine. Also Dzeko. Now he's 29 years old, and to be honest, he's a newly sort of transfer player. So I am going to keep him for one season. If he doesn't really do anything, then I am going to have to sell him. Torresidis. Now he is the youngest of the right backs. So that's why. Right, no, he's not as Florenzi. So actually, I might get rid of Torresidis. In fact, I am. I'm going to add to the transfer list because I don't think I'm going to be playing him. I'm probably going to be playing Florenzi and the Hector Bellerin if we bring him in. But those are the players I'm probably going to be putting on hiatus. De Rossi, maybe. I'm a maybe about him. I'm just gonna see. So though that's the decision I decided to make with the team, let's go into actual team squad and see who we've actually got on the team. So this is the squad that we've been given. Right. So let me just fiddle about with this squad. So I think Keita is going to be retiring, so I'm going to replace him with Pjanic. That's okay. Falke. I'm thinking more of Gervinho, if you know what I mean. Totti probably will get a play. This seems a decent team. Nainggolan, Pjanic, De Rossi. We've got so much option. We've got Strootman as well. The midfield is absolutely packed with good players. But yeah, I think that will do. Let's see, Torresidis. I think we need an actual left back playing a left back instead of a right back, so we're going to play Digna. And I like this formation. I'll probably end up keeping it. Florenzi, Manola, Szczesny. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. But let's go try and pick up some signings and start off our Roma career mode with some bright new faces at the club. Right, so here we go. Here are the inquiries. So Hector Bellerin. Arsenal would accept a regional bid in the region of 6 million. Marquinhos, they want 25 million. Kurt Zouma, they want 12. And our Champions League objective is to reach the quarterfinals. So that is quite an interesting one. I think we can do that and do that comfortably if we bring in the right players. Leandro Castan is leaving on international duty, but okay, I'm going to go in straight for a bid for Hector Bellerin. I'm going to try maybe a cheeky 4 million bid for Hector Bellerin, see if they're going to accept that. Then for Marquinhos, I really don't think he's worth that much, so I'm going to go with probably, actually I might go with like a £18 million bid, see if they accept that. And Kurt Zouma, my other player, they want 12 million, so I'm gonna actually go for £8 million, see if I can get him on a sort of bargain. But I made my offers for these players. Hopefully we can come back and they'll be all accepted. That is a dream, but somehow I don't think that will happen. We've also got Valencia coming up in our first game of the International Cup, the European International Cup, which I will be simming because I'm not going to be playing any games, and I will be simming. And they found 10 players in Germany. I'm not really interested. The Yuri Tielema inquiries 14 million, but he's quite young, so I'm not going to pay over the odds for him. I'm going to go for 9 million for him, and if they come back and accept that, that'd be fantastic. The Embolo inquiry, they want 11 million, so I'm going to give them 7 million. I'm just trying to make sure I can get them for the least amount possible, but I'm probably doing this wrong. If I'm doing this wrong, please tell me in the comments. But yeah, hopefully we can make some good signings. We're going to come up with against Valencia. But transfer offer for Nainggolan, I really don't want to sell him, but he's 23 million. And we're bringing in another one. I'm gonna say if they pay 35 million for him, he can leave. I want to keep him, but Chelsea have accepted the transfer offer for 8 million. He wants 50 million transfer wages. Kurt Zouma could be coming to the club. I'm going to make him an important first team player, but he would be a great signing. Again, Marquinhos has been accepted. He wants 70 million, 4 years, and I'm also going to make him an important first team player as well. So if we get that centre back partnership, we've got a lot of centre backs at our disposal who can do the job for us, to be honest, and that would be fantastic for us. Also, if the other ones get accepted, that would be even as brilliant. But we do have an opportunity to sim this match. I'm going to sim this match. I'm just going to fix this problem. What is the problem? Oh, Castan is away on international duty. See, if we had a centre back, I mean, we're going to use Rudiger. Oh no, second, he's still on the bench, isn't he? So we're going to swap him with Torresidis. But there is a team going into the game against Valencia. I'm just going to quickly sim it, and let's see if we can get our first win with this Roma team. Come on, boys, let's do this. I think we can. Let's see, Roma 2-0. Dzeko and Jovini on the score sheet have done it for us. But let's go see if there's any more information on our transfers as we sim through the days of the transfer window. And we got Wolfsburg coming up, but here's another unacceptable for Mbembo. They've set a price of 11 million. Arsenal offer, they would like 6 million. So I think Hector Bellerin is the priority. So I am going to pay 6 million for Bellerin. Just because we need a right back in our club. So Bellerin, it has got the priority, and I think a striker is also the priority. So I'm going to go with 11 million. I'm going to go with maybe 10 million. I'm going to try 10 million. They have set a price of 11 million, but hopefully you can set 10. And then lastly, Tielema. I'm going to try. I'm probably going to stop chasing him. I do think he's a top class player. But to be honest, I think we can get him a bit later on in his career. Now, Torresidis, 30 years old. If we can sell him off for 6 million, I think that'd be good. I think if we can sell off Torresidis. Alright, so no, they're not going to pay. So I'm not going to sell Raja Nainggolan. That was a bit of a shot in the dark though, oh, PSG has just received an 18.5 million bid from Barcelona. So what did I give them? Marquinhos, what did I give them? What? Okay. Well, they've already accepted the transfer offer, so I'm just gonna send the contract offer again. But I'll get back to you guys once I've sorted out this complication. Right, so it is Wolfsburg in the European International Cup. So we did beat Wolfsburg there. Sorry guys, you didn't see that. But we did beat Wolfsburg. But Hector Bellerin has accepted his wages, and I am going to offer him what he wants. He'll be an important first team player for sure, because we do need right backs. Kurt Zouma contract offer accepted. Kurt Zouma is our first signing as Roma coach, and also Marquinhos is also our second signing. Now actually that's interesting, because we might not be able to get Bellerin I just realised that. We might have to sell off a few players. Actually thinking about it. But we've made 2 signings, 2 key signings, 2 centre backs, and hopefully we'll have enough money for Mbembo and all them, and Bolo and all them players. I'm going to offer him 40 million as he asks. No, not 41. 40 million. He wants 4 years, and he will be an important player. I am putting a lot of faith in youth, as you can see, but I'm also putting faith in potential, and that's sort of what his career was about: building potential, building the team up from the ground with really young players. But in this last game of the European International Cup in our group, we're playing Tottenham Hotspur, Spurs, and hopefully can we get 3 wins out of 3? We can. Pjanic, Nainggolan and Dorothy with the goals. What a start to our campaign. We're in the semi-finals as well. We got 4 things in the office: tournament prize money, final scout report. Okay, this is not really important. Bodmer Goiber wants a request. No, I'm sorry, mate. I might use him, but not today, pal. And we've got Real Sociedad coming up. So let's see where all this takes us. We got the contract from him accepted, but I think I have a hunch. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna stall this and see if we can. Actually, no, we accept Bellerin. So that's he's the most important signing. So we've got 3 new signings, all of them in the defence, and hopefully Mbolo will sign for us if we can get rid of some unnecessary dead weight in our club. But we're at Real Sociedad, and we're going to be playing them in the semi-finals of the European International Cup. Can we win this game? Yes, we can. We're into the final of our first tournament. What a day for us. We're coming up against Hoffenheim, but first in the office, let's see what we've got. We've got a press conference, a transfer offer for Torresidis. I'm guessing no one's going to pay, but I want to get rid of him, and so I'm going to accept that offer. And Torresidis will be one of the players leaving the club, and we got 2,520, I think, for winning that club. I might have read that wrong, but we're going into our final of the pre-season tournament against Hoffenheim, and let's see where we can go with this. So the final, I'm not going to play the final, but here we go. Come on. Oh, we should play our new signings, but it doesn't matter. We win 2-0, and that is, we get the win. We have won a trophy, and that is just a fantastic for my first piece of silverware in the bag for me as a Roma coach. So Man United keen on signing Muller. Not a surprise, to be honest, but I'll be back with some important updates. Okay, so we do have a transfer from Mirjam Pjanic, £33 million, and I'm gonna say no to that. I'm actually gonna say I'm gonna counter. Do I actually want to sell him? I don't want to sell him. I really don't. But if they pay 55 million for him, then I will give it to them. Okay, I seriously doubt that they'll pay that, but I really want to keep him. A player sold, Torresidis has left the club, and the player conversation, Totti is going to be retiring as I thought. But guys, this episode is going to finish once I get to the end of this transfer window, and so far we've made some good signs. Let's see if we can make any more. Okay, so Edin Dzeko, transfer offer for him, 12.5 million. I sort of do want another striker in the team, but if they accept 23 million for him, I can go out and get another one. So let's see, Pjanic, they want offer 45 million. Holy shite, 45.5 million. Wow, I mean, I'm not sure if I can turn down that kind of. I have 53 million in the bank, but I also do want to keep some of the Roma players. Oh, I don't know what to do, guys. Oh, this is such a tense moment. I could bring in like a star centre midfielder, just to, you know what? You know, I'm gonna make a bold decision. I'm gonna reject all offers. You might think I'm being foolish, but I'm gonna reject it. I am going to reject it because I believe Pjanic should become one of the best players you know, that the world has to offer in the midfield role. And if I get rid of him for 45 million and it turns out he goes up 30 million in price, then that could be a very big issue for me. But I could have sold him, we could have bought some really good players, but that is my decision, guys. So we're closing in on the transfer window. That's the move back for Edin Dzeko back to the Premier League. And you know what? This time I'm going to accept it. Okay, I am going to accept that offer of £18 million, just because I want to get rid of him. And I think we could buy another striker, maybe Mbolo. I think we've got some players who we could play in striker, and as you can see, a player has sold. But there's our first game coming up against Genoa. Genoa, sorry, I thought it was Genoa. But there we go, he's been sold. 15.5 million has been allocated, and there we go. So we're gonna go to our negotiations and hopefully accept I'm not sure how to do this, accept the, I don't know how to do that. How do you, here it is, transfer negotiations, and we are going to accept the Mbolo deal. Oh, we can't. Okay, that's a bit annoying. But I'm gonna send him a contract, and so we can accept him and get him a player. I'll do that before the the next episode we've got a game to play. But after that game, I'll make Mbolo our striker, which for the first game does leave us with quite an empty spot in striker. But I'm just gonna sort out the team we're gonna be playing in the first game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Totti, I'm not sure I'm going to play him up front. So we're going to have, in defence, I'm going to play Kurt Zouma. I'm also going to play Bellerin for the first time instead of Florenzi. And I'm also going to play, I'm just going to play our new signing, see how they fare. So Marquinhos is also going in there. And at striker, I'm probably going to end up playing maybe a Turbe. Totti could be, but I think this team is going to be our team that we are going to be playing our first match in the next episode. But guys, thanks for watching my first B15 video. Thanks for watching this career mode. As I said, I've got a lot more planned in Ultimate Team and stuff like that. But hopefully this series can be a series to remember for me and for you guys watching. But thank you guys ever so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys later.